McDermott and welcome back to the Good Eggs podcast. Today we're with Nicola Vallely and we're here in Vallelys on Sea Road in Sunderland. So hi Nick, how are you doing? All right?
Fine, thank you. On this early Sunday morning.
Early Sunday morning. It's International Women's Day, by the way, and I'm really glad that it is International Women's Day because Nick's got some great ideas and she's already doing some wonderful work with women and young girls right here in Sunderland and hopefully eventually across the North East. So we thought it was right that we did it on International Women's Day. So thanks so much for coming along to do the pod. She really didn't want to do this, by the way, but she's begrudgingly agreed, which is great because what we want to do is really share Nicola's story and talk about the wonderful work that she's looking to do, but obviously the work that she's already done in many different sectors across the city already, in particular with this fantastic new bar here on Sea Road. So, what's your name and where do you come from? Tell us a little bit about yourself then, Nick. So, obviously you're a Sunderland girl.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, whereabouts in Sunderland are you from then?
Grangetown Way, Ashbrook.
Okay.
That's where I'm from. So Nicola Vallely, founder of Vallelys. It's a boutique bar. No, it's a boutique cafe wine bar. Just opened in December and it's been going really well. I'm not from this area, so I wasn't sure what it was going to be like, but it's just been amazing. It's been really good.
Good. Well, let's talk about how you got to this stage in running a bar. Have you run bars all your life, or?
No, probably is about 8 years ago. It was the first time I ever got into hospitality. I didn't think that I would like it, but I absolutely loved it. I was in sales, retail before that, and just fell into hospitality and absolutely loved it. So how it started was probably over the last 4 years, just going through major changes in life, as most people do. One of them was turning 50. I went through not knowing where I wanted to be in my career. Didn't want to do hospitality anymore because the hours was just so long. My mum is a dressmaker. So what I decided to do was upcycle second-hand clothes.
Love it.
So that's what I wanted to do originally, and I was kind of doing it from home. I love the sustainability side of it as well.
Love it.
I used to go around loads of clothes shops. With me mum being a dressmaker, I used to look at clothes and love them and just think, God, my mum could make that. So that's what I was focusing on at the time.
And then you decided to sell alcohol to the good people of Sunderland. Is that right? Yeah. Well, let's take it back to the start. So, grew up in Sunderland. When you were a young girl, what is it you were hoping to do? Did you have any ideas, any aspirations, anything you really wanted?
I was always interested in fashion and design. I was always creative with my mum being the way she is. So yeah, always in. I sewed and made clothes from the age of like 12.
Which is a really kind of rare talent or skill these days, isn't it? People don't do it anymore, do they? Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I think, well, it could be because it's not done at school anymore.
Yeah.
I remember being at school and having whatever it was called, home economics or whatever, and you used to do like a little bit of sewing. But there was a lot, I must have been about 12 then. There was still a lot of girls in my class that didn't know even how to thread a needle, didn't know how to thread a sewing machine. It is quite complicated to thread the sewing machine. But I was like, oh, this is normal for me. And now, obviously, they don't do it at school. And there's a lot of my friends that can't even sew a button on. So I think that as well, the sustainability with clothing, people are too quick to, there's a button fell off, throw it away, or the hems come down, throw it away.
Do you know what? I think people are just lacking basic skills in many ways. So like, I can't even change a plug, which is embarrassing, but I can't.
Even I can change a plug.
but people never get shown these things anymore, do you? People, I mean, the only thing I did at school related to home economics was baking a Victoria sponge cake. That was about as exciting as it got. But nobody gets taught key skills and functions anymore. How to change a tyre, for example, things like that. People, it's a shame, isn't it?
It is sad, yeah. So going back to this place, one of the things that I want to do is, I used to do a lot of events like you paint and sip and that type of thing. But I want to do more practical but fun. So upcycling classes and learn how to sew, basic things, but with like a fun element in it as well.
Love it. So left school and didn't go into dressmaking, is that right? Or?
No. Left school. I went to college. I wanted to do architectural technician, so I was still on the design side of what I wanted to do. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I was mixing cement and building brick and making walls and whatnot, but fell into a job that I absolutely loved for 10 years working in a dentist. So I was a dental nurse.
Oh, wow.
And I just worked my way up through that. Dental nurse, done my radiography, I then managed practices. I done a little stint repping for a big dental company.
Right. How did you find that going into sales? Was that?
I really enjoyed it. I didn't like, obviously, the travelling and everything. I had quite a big area, so that side of it I didn't really like. But I think I learned a lot. Obviously, sales. I learned
People skills.
People skills. So yeah, I did enjoy that.
Good. So from dental, what kind of came next?
So then I had my daughter. So obviously got married, had the house, and had Lily. And then obviously that wasn't really what I wanted to do. And I just wanted to go part-time, so I ended up working for family businesses.
Right, okay.
Just through that childhood.
Yeah. And how was motherhood?
Great, got 3 kids.
Love it.
And now I've got a grandchild.
I know, I wasn't going to mention that because I didn't know whether you wanted to or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, how are you finding, I mean, we'll quickly divert to that. How are you finding being a grandmother?
Honestly, she's absolutely adorable.
That's lush.
I love it.
What's she called?
Shelby.
Oh, bless.
Shelby Jane.
Bless.
After my mum.
International Women's Day as well, one for the girls and all that.
Exactly. Yeah,
how's your daughter finding being a mum? All right.
She's great. She wasn't very maternal, like growing up. She used to play schools and things when she was little, but she didn't really like mother the boys, the younger, my other 2 boys. But she's had this baby and she's obsessed with her. She absolutely loves her.
I love it. So you were working in the family businesses, and was that hospitality or?
No, so it was retail.
Retail, okay.
So it was in retail at first, and then we fell into the hospitality business just not by accident, but as a side thing.
And is this the Looking Glass? Is that right?
The Looking Glass, yeah.
In Sunderland. How did you find that?
Yeah, it was great. So at the time, I had a separate business making dance clothes, dance costumes.
Love that.
So I was busy doing that. My husband was running the Looking Glass, and just kind of fell in, crossed over, and the dance costumes then got moved to one side, and we were just focused on the Looking Glass.
Love it. I mean, you can tell from if you haven't been down to Vallelys, by the way, please come down. It is gorgeous. And for anybody who went to the Looking Glass, you'll have seen all of the little touches and all of the niceties as well. It's Nick's really got an eye for detail, to be fair. It's gorgeous down here. So yeah, the Looking Glass, what year are we talking here then? So this is kind of 2010-ish, is that right? 2015?
No, I have no idea.
It all blurs into one. It all blurs into one. So you ran that business for a while. Obviously enjoyed it on the whole. How was the hospitality industry? Because obviously, behaviours have changed. Did you find it difficult or?
Yeah, well, I had it through COVID, so that was really tough. I think probably the area we had it in as well was a bit of a struggle. We thought it was going to be one thing, and it was really hard work. We didn't get any passing trade really, any footfall. But so find this venue now, I just think it's in a perfect spot. It's great.
I love it. So let's get on to that then. So you had the Looking Glass, that ended. Then you kind of were, I guess, kind of looking to find your way a little bit. Would that be fair to say? You were looking to do something that you were really passionate about? Yeah,
so I was, as I said before, I was making the clothes from home. If anybody's ever worked from home, you can imagine like well, especially when you're making clothes, it's a mess everywhere. So I thought I don't like working from home anyway. So I thought, right, I need a shop. I need somewhere, or even just an office or somewhere I can go and sew. I used to pass this place quite often going down to the beach. Me and my daughter used to go for coffee and things, and I saw the building and I just thought, that would be perfect. And it was up for lease for about a year. I kept going into the estate agents and they didn't have any information to give us. So we just kept driving past. Then this one day, the door was open. So cheeky me just pulled up and just barged in, basically. Anyway, long story short.
And it was a shell at the time, is that right?
Yeah, so it used to be a bank.
Bank, yeah. Okay.
But they had stripped everything out, so it was just very office-like, carpet tiles, suspended ceiling, all white, just the basic shell, really. So yeah, it escalated from a little shop. I thought, well, may as well have a coffee shop on the side of that, because that'll be constant income coming in, and then.
So talk me through that a little bit. So looking for a space to do clothing predominantly to a bar is very different.
I know. I just think I have quite a lot of colleagues that I was bringing in, Sean, and they were like, "Oh my God, this would be amazing as a bar," and then I could just visualised in my head. I just could see where the bar was going to be, and I could see like what the interior was going to be like. Took the ceiling down, which to everyone's dismay, they didn't want us to do it, but I did it myself on the ladders, lifting everything down. The upstairs as well. Basically, I took the whole building.
Brilliant. So downstairs is a bar and cafe.
Bar.
Upstairs is kind of office space to rent. Is that right?
Yeah. So the offices obviously upstairs with the bank. And then with the vision that I had, I actually don't know what the vision was. It just comes every day. Something new comes every day. But I'm going to have some therapists and practitioners.
So very well-being focused,
Yeah.
Okay, which I guess brings us nicely to you wanting to kind of give back and help other women and girls. So you've got the bar, fantastic. How's it going, by the way?
Oh, it's been amazing.
Yeah, how long have you been open now?
December.
Wow, so you're talking 3 months. 3 months in and very happy. And it's packed all the time, isn't it?
I know, yeah. So I didn't know what kind of hours I was going to open. I thought I'll close about 3 or 4 o'clock-ish. And the first couple of weeks I just kept the doors open and just thought I'll close when no one comes in. And it's literally 10 o'clock every night, 11 on a Friday and Saturday.
That's amazing. Like, well done and fair play to you. Like, and I know it's been bloody hard work as well. So, so brilliant. So then you decided that because you're not busy enough to your brand new kick, which is Revive and Survive CIC. Is that right?
Yes.
Brilliant. And I believe Revive and Survive is all about empowering women and young girls. And it kind of has a double meaning because it's reviving the clothes, helping the clothes survive, but also at the same time it's helping women through challenging times. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. I think, like I said before, I've had some changes in my life, and I think sitting with my friends and family, and they got me through quite a bit, and it just made us think, there's some people out there that don't have that support network. Yeah. So I just wanted to build this space as well for people, women, mainly women, but men as well, to feel comfortable, to come in on their own. That was what this space was about. But then it got us on thinking, when I was talking to other people, they were just so, I don't want to like say they felt so inspired by my story and about what I've done, what I've created. But it made us think, like, why can't women do this? Yeah. Why can't, anyone can do what they want to do? And I think women as well feel as if like, oh, I can't do that. And like, I can't do it.
Well, you're proof that you absolutely can, aren't you?
Yeah. So I've got this, just this week, actually, I've had a Facebook message and it's a young girl. I actually made a dance costume for her a few years ago. And she started up a dance school. So she's only about, I don't know how old she is. She might be like 19, 20. And she remembered that I made her a dance costume. She knows I've got this place. And she wants to have a chat. She was like, is there any ideas you can give us? Advice on sewing machines and whatever. And I just thought, good for you, doing what you want to do. Class. So she's going to come in this week. And I'm just going to have a chat with her and just see, you know, where she can go with it.
And look at that, you haven't even started the business really, and you're already inspiring people. I absolutely love that, Nick. And that's what, I mean, we've had conversations in the past, and that's what it's always been about for you. It's this empowerment, isn't it? And giving women a voice and giving women a safe space, as you've talked about. So when we talk about the safe space, are you looking at doing things like workshops and things like that? Is that kind of the idea?
Definitely. A friend of mine, she works in a male-dominant industry, and again, a girls' night out, and we were chatting, and she was like, "Yes, good for you," and she says there's not that many young girls coming through into building, construction, that type of thing, and why not? So she's really interested in doing some type of workshops for young women, and to say like you don't have to, I'm not dissing hairdressing and beauty or anything like that. My daughter's in that industry and she's absolutely
stereotypical jobs.
Why not go into, like when I went to Wayside College doing the building, there was about 4 girls and about 4,000 boys. And maybe that was why I didn't stick it out. I'm not sure. But yeah, why can't we do different jobs?
I love it. You're right. You know, why can't we be the same? We are. And there's so many equal opportunities in lots of areas now. Women and girls have access to things that they probably didn't have in the past, to be fair, but now they do. So why are we not seeing the rise in that? I totally get it.
Yeah.
And hopefully you can play a big part in that.
Definitely. I mean, I've always taught Lily, she could decorate, she could hang a picture, she can do all sorts, she can use a drill. Yesterday I fixed one of my seats, and a couple were sitting there and they were looking, I was like, I don't need a man.
Well, thank you, Beyonce. No, but I love it. I do. I love it, Nick. And I know, we've had conversations about the kind of workshops you want to deliver, and it's about confidence and taking people who might have had a tough time at home, whatever that might be, with a partner, with an ex, whatever it is. And as we've kind of said, giving them a voice. Is that right?
Definitely.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. And you're doing lots of work in kind of women in business at the moment. Is that right? You've had a few different meetings with a few different people. Is that right?
So a recent one, it was actually the BIC that recommended us, Helen from the BIC, to go on this female founders.
Love it.
Round circle table thing. We got invited down to Hartlepool, and we just, with Rachel Reeves was there, and chatted about the struggles women have in business.
Brilliant.
So we just basically had like a 10-minute chat about what we were struggling with, which was great to meet other people, other women. And then we've recently been invited down to Downing Street to have a little event there with them. So
that's amazing. That's amazing. So when are you going to Downing Street?
I think it's next month.
Fantastic. Say hello to Larry the cat. No, that's brilliant, Nick. That's fantastic. And again, we haven't even started this journey properly, and you're already going down and knocking on the Prime Minister's door. I mean, this is potential to be something really big, isn't it? Does that excite you? Does it scare you a little bit, or how do you feel about it?
Yeah, it scares us.
Yeah.
I don't like any of this. I like being behind the bar, making the coffees, pulling the pints, talking to the customers. That's where I'm comfortable at, and that's where I spend most of my time.
Yeah.
But so it is quite hard to try and fit everything in.
Yeah.
But I am going to have to step away from the bar a little bit and focus on what's in my head, what I want to do.
Do you not think as well, though, that that's another thing you can pass on to other people, because people are juggling plates, they've got kids, grandkids, work, whatever it might be. But actually, when you've got a passion and something you really care about, that it's really important to give it your best shot, would you say?
Definitely. And I feel much better. That really fills my cup when I know that I'm helping someone.
Love
and
it.
like they feel as inspired as like what I do when I'm talking about my business.
Love it. So Revive and Survive CIC. So you're going to run workshops. I'm assuming you're going to be making clothes. Is that right? Are you going to be selling the clothes? Is that right? Yeah. Fantastic. So when do we think we can start seeing these clothes pop out on our shops and doorsteps?
So there was going to be a little area over there where the window is, and that was going to be where the retail was going to be. But it's a funny layout, and because of how busy we are, I've had to put tables and things there. So I do want to eventually bring it down here, but I do have the rooms upstairs if I need to. The other rooms as well, that's going to be for therapists, either mental health, could be like holistic, anything like that. But one of the rooms, what I was planning on doing is leasing it out on a daily basis.
Okay.
So for especially young girls who were just starting out doing. So I had my daughter in mind at, when I was thinking about this. She was only 17 when she started doing lashes and things. And we were lucky enough to have a garage that we could convert for our little salon. But not many people have that. So why not let the young girls come and rent this out for a day? Or not rent it out, but use it for a day to build their clients up.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And do you know what? What is a small gesture in many ways could become somebody's massive gesture, couldn't it? And like the example you gave earlier about that girl who you made some items of clothing for, now she's gone off and got a dance school. I mean, that must fill you full of just being proud. I mean, it's amazing.
I think especially if I can teach her anything about, you know, how to go on about making the costumes and things, definitely.
Brilliant, I love it. So we're coming to the end. You'll be pleased to hear. But I do have a couple of questions that we always ask on the Good Eggs podcast.
Oh, God.
So the first question is, what has been your scrambled egg moment in business? So what's been your scrambled egg moment? So what's been that point in business where maybe things haven't gone right, or maybe you've had some challenges or some doubts, whether that's with a bar or whatever it might be, and how did you fix it? How did you make it right?
So I'm very much, I want to do everything myself. I don't ask anyone for help. So I got the keys for this in July, and not a lot of my friends and family knew about it.
Right.
So I was kind of like telling them gradually. I had a builder who was coming in. There was issues with the building and everything. And I got to the point where the builder went AWOL. I was still in a building site. This was like, we're now into November now. Right. And I just thought, I'm going to have to like get some help in here. So luckily, my mum and my dad are just like amazing, and my uncles and my aunties. So they just came in and literally blitzed the place, and within 2 weeks, I was ready to open.
Amazing.
So yeah, I think you've got to, don't be frightened to ask for help.
Yeah.
I really, really struggle with that, but I think sometimes you've just got to do it.
I love that. I love that. So reach out to your support networks, those closest, because
just give me a ring.
and Nick will come along with a hard hat and a chisel, no doubt. No, that's great. Thanks for sharing. I think it's really important, and I think sometimes the people are a little bit maybe embarrassed, or they don't want to hurt their pride by asking, but actually,
I know,
people really want to help, don't they?
Oh, they do.
I love it. And the final question, it's actually scrambled egg moment. What would you say has been your golden egg moment? So what would you say has been that moment, that light bulb moment, that bit of advice somebody's given you, or it may be something that's kind of you've tweaked? What would be the thing that you think, that's my advice that I would pass on to anyone looking to start in business?
God, that's a hard one.
I know.
That's really hard. I've had so much advice from like different people, from like, obviously my mum is just like my biggest, she's everything, and everything I do, she's always there. And my dad. Also friends, I've got colleagues. I couldn't even say it. I couldn't say that one thing.
Do you think it's about just keeping going no matter what? Because I mean, I know from knowing you that this place at times has been really difficult, you know, when the builder disappeared and all the rest of it. And so do you think it's that kind of keep going would be your golden egg, do you think?
I think it's encouragement more than anything. And because I did have, even friends and family did say, what you doing that for? You know, there's nowhere else around. There's no other bars around. I don't think you even my mum, she went, I don't think you'd be busy. It's like for a while, do you? And I'm like, thanks, mum. And so I did have a lot of like negativity, but it was the positive that really pushed us. And yes, you do, you know, you're doing the right thing. And I think it'll be amazing. And I think you've just got to encourage everyone and
surround yourself with good people.
Definitely. Yeah, that's exactly it. Don't be around the bad eggs.
Love that. Well, Nick, I think that's a really great place to end. So come on and give us one more plug for your bar. Tell us all about the bar before we close down.
Okay, so it's Vallelys on Sea Road, and we are a boutique cafe and wine bar.
Fantastic. And Revive and Survive coming soon.
Definitely coming soon.
Keep your eyes and ears out, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. Well, all that's left. Brilliant. Well, all that's left for me to say is thank you so much, Nick, and thank you for inviting me down this morning. And most of all, thank you so much for being a good egg. And can't wait to see what's coming next. Thank you very much.